Micron Agritech are a spin-out company of TU Dublin. We're developing a kit called Tostol that allows farmers to test their animals for worms and parasites. Instead of taking samples and sending them to a lab where it takes up to 7 days for the samples to be tested, they're able to do it on site instantly, saving time and money. We actually started working with Hothouse at a very early stage. We approached Kieran O'Connell with our initial idea, and Hothouse then supported us in applying for a patent and protecting the intellectual property.
I was at the National Ploughing Championship 2018 and 4 undergrads from TU Dublin rushed over extremely enthusiastic and said, we want to represent TU Dublin Hothouse next year at the Enterprise Ireland Innovation Arena.
They were great in supporting us at the very early stages, in really making us believe that our idea had the potential that it does have, in protecting the intellectual property by filing a patent, which is extremely important, and giving us the financial resources to do so that as students we can just work on developing the product. And we went on to win what's called the Bolton Trust, which is a student entrepreneur competition here in TU Dublin. After we won that, the iCube program was actually recommended to us by Paul Maguire, who's the head of Hothouse. He judged on the competition and he realised that taking part in iCube would really help us develop the business quickly.
iCube is our student entrepreneurship training program, which allows students to take their business idea and turn it into a business proposition over a 10-week period.
We took part in weekly workshops covering business skills, anything from business development to marketing to storytelling and pitching, anything that's relevant in building a business from the early stages, giving us the base skills to really launch forward with our product development, focus our business plan and really put all of our resources to use.
They constantly linked in with Hothouse over that period on the building of the prototype to make sure that they were going in the right direction. So it was very much a collaborative instigation between Micron Agritech and Hothouse. They were very successful on iCubed and they became overall winners 2019. Micron Agritech won a number of awards such as the Bolton Trust, the Munster Regional Agriculture Show, but the jewel in the crown was the Innovation Arena at the National Ploughing Championship, the event that they had said back in 2018 that they wanted to represent TU Dublin at.
The number one thing I've learned from taking part in the iCube and working with Hothouse is the usefulness of collaboration. As an early stage startup, being able to collaborate with other participants in the iCube program, other businesses, spin-outs within TU Dublin that are based in the Grange Gorman campus in the fantastic Greenway Hub building, allows you to gain insights to problems that you may be facing that you really just wouldn't gain on your own.
TU Dublin Hothouse mentored and supported Micron Agritech along their journey and continue to do so. We feel that it's important to stay close to Micron Agritech for them to grow their business now and in the future.
In terms of the services we've received from Hothouse, the list is really too long to say here. It's anything from protection of intellectual property, filing patents, industry-leading mentorship or funding through programs such as iCubed or later on the New Frontiers program. There's supports there for businesses at every level of development. When you're doing anything for the first time, it's very difficult. Any student who has an idea that they feel could be turned into a scalable business, they should approach Hothouse. I mean, Hothouse have an open door policy. Just go in and talk to them. They'll see where your idea is at. They'll see what supports they can offer you. It really allows students to bridge the gap from going from a classroom educational environment to the real world of business.
TU Dublin Hothouse is Ireland's leading knowledge transfer and entrepreneurship and incubation centre. We have an experienced staff which have been through multiple iterations of companies. We have the support network in place, we have incubation space, we have stipend and we have a network. Come grow your business with TU Dublin Hothouse.